Hey, what is up there, people of the internet? Today we're gonna be checking out some future updates for the Ben 10 Arrival of Aliens game and what is actually going on, what is happening behind the scenes. So let's roll the intro and check out the video. So welcome back. We are in the Ben 10 Arrival of Aliens game. There's a bunch of people in here, and I'm just gonna be playing along, maybe talk to some of them. But in the meantime, I want to test out with you guys, or actually just talk about frequently asked questions and what's going on behind the scenes. So as you saw in the thumbnail, Wrath is being developed. Sushi streams this on Twitch. You can check out his Twitch in the description below if I don't forget to put it there. I should have put it there, but yeah, you can check it out if you want to. But yeah, he currently modeled Wrath. I think it's done actually. He still needs to add the animations and stuff. But yeah, he got back into the grind. But what happened here was, yeah, well, what happened here, I'm saying, but what happened to Sushi actually not really developing stuff anymore, or, you know, the game no longer getting updates in like a pretty long time. What happened there was Sushi lost motivation. I'm actually gonna look up and quote the actual tweet live as we're doing this, because it's pretty important that I don't say any false information regarding this, because obviously it's like a pretty, yeah, it's a pretty important matter. And like I said, I don't want to spread any false information. So, what Sushi said was, let's see. Okay, so the difference between fun and work is he used to develop Ben 10 because it was nostalgia, or it was nostalgic, so it was great. He had all like a lot of childhood memories and the whole cool factor of it. But when he got into the newer aliens like Atomics, Wrath, or even around Feedback, he started losing the nostalgia in it, and yeah, that came from nostalgia. So at a certain point it became a grind update, which he doesn't really feel like because of that he doesn't really feel like a Ben 10 fan anymore, and it kind of became a block. That's what he said, a lack of inspiration, I guess. The tweets should have been on screen, but you know that already because they're there. Or I'm pretty dumb and forgot to add them into the video, but that's on me. Anyway, he says a lack of inspiration, I guess. Ben 10 needs to get me interested. So my response to that was, yeah, I kind of had that problem when you got into the new aliens as well, because it was like, who are these guys? But then I started rewatching the full show, and I kind of reignited my passion for Ben 10 Arrival of Aliens, or just Ben 10 in general. So that was pretty much, it was like loosely quoted, but I think I spread that information well. Anyway, so that happened. That's why the game was like not moving at all for a bit, but he got back into developing it, and that is a good thing, because they're yeah, the developments are being done again. He currently developed Wrath, like I said. There's like, I hope there's gonna be like a special Christmas update. I hope there's gonna be like snow around the map. Maybe that will be cool. Just some suggestions, but yeah, like that would be interesting. That's like my wish list. Let me know in the comments down below as well. What do you want to see for this Christmas update? What would you like to kind of see? It could be environment thingy, maybe like a special certain alien you want to see in the game. There's a bunch of aliens that could be added. Oh frick, this guy's trying to kill me. I'm gonna become Alien X and see if I can destroy him. There we go. Boom. Oh, nope, missed. Teleport. Up. Nope. Over here. Let me troll some people as Pennywise, actually. So, like, in my comment section, it usually happens that people ask me these questions that I've answered in previous videos, also in comments. But, obviously, those people don't know because they haven't looked at the comment section, or for whatever, or like another reason maybe, I don't know, but yeah. Like, and just because I don't want to keep answering the same question, I'm gonna read you some of the frequently asked questions. So, things like, can you add blank? So whatever that is, that could be like an alien or maybe water or whatever. Sushi answer to that: if it is an alien, then most likely if it's an alien from Ben 10, then most likely it's gonna be added. And if it's something like water to the map, then you can go to the Aqua Planet through that spaceship over there. And also a question I get a lot is there can you add this certain Omnitrix, like could be from Omniverse or whatever, but yeah, what he answered to that is no. The current Omnitrix is the only Omnitrix that will be in the game. Is for certain, I think, or Sushi has to change his mind for some reason, but I don't really see. Yeah, maybe it could be like a little less bulky. It's quite bulky, but you know, it's one of the least things we have to worry about, to be honest. Like, it's not that major of a thing, so there's no real reason we should, like, that should be a priority to work on. Anyway, another thing is what people ask is, why can't I do anything when I press a button? So on certain aliens, if you press E, R, or F, they end up making you unable to do anything. For example, you have Wildvine. If you press his E, that will work perfectly fine until you press R. And now if I press E, it doesn't do anything anymore. If I press just my regular basic attack button, it doesn't do anything. So yeah, that's a glitch that's currently happening. It's being worked on. The new aliens don't have it, like the newer ones that have been made. For example, if you look at, who shall we say, Echo. His E does some. This is a bad example because all of his abilities do something. But for example, Humongousaur, it has been fixed. Well, quote unquote fixed. It's a current, like, it's something that didn't really. Yeah, it's a placeholder. So his E makes him bigger. His R makes him bigger as well because it's a placeholder, and F makes him smaller again. So that's the thing. Why am I getting kicked from the game is something people have been struggling with. Well, that exceeds the developer's brainpower, so that's a problem that lies with Roblox. So it's not something you should ask Sushi or me or whoever. Especially not me, because I'm not a developer at all. I'm just a content creator. But yeah, you should ask that to like a Roblox staff member. So why does it take so long to respawn? Something people have been asking a lot. That's because of lag. So also lies with Roblox. Can I be a developer? That's what people have been asking. Well, you should DM one of the developers for that. So Sushi or Xenon Reds. So you can go into their DMs on Discord and ask them if you can be a developer. So obviously you need to have some developer skills. How do I unlock more aliens? Well, if you don't know, all the aliens that you can access right now is all the aliens that are in the game. You have access to all the aliens that have been created right now because it is a testing phase. Obviously, this game is not a fully completed game. It's literally just testing right now. And it's already this great, so that promises a lot of good for the future of the Ben 10 game. If it keeps being developed, obviously. So, then there is, how do I unlock Master Control? You basically already have it, is the answer to that. But once the game is officially released, you will gain it at max level. So at max level, you'll have all the aliens, all the abilities the Omnitrix has, and blah blah blah. So, another question is, can you add blank? So, whatever alien. And that depends on circumstances. It literally says in frequently asked questions, so it could be anything. Can I have a custom alien is also a question people ask, and the answer to that is nope. because that, yeah, making an alien is a lot of work, so be sure to be respectful to the developers because they do put in a lot of work, and it's not very easy to make these things, like the modeling process. If you're curious to how the aliens are actually created, once again, follow Sushi on Twitch. He streams on there almost every day again, I hope. Not every day, but he streams pretty often right now again, so you can check out his process of making an alien, like, live. It happens live, so yeah, check that out if you want to, if you're curious. And something else is, can you add a no PvP mode? Answer to that is after the main game is finished. So yeah, that was a lot of frequently asked questions, and I did cover some of the future updates I personally would like to see, and some future updates that are certain it's gonna happen. So yeah, with that out of the way, I think we have another video on our hands. So on that note, I do want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to smash that like rating down below, subscribe if you're new, and I hope to see you in the next video because I'm gonna have dinner right now. So I'll see you later. Bye bye.